Mic check, mic check. What's up? What's up? All right. We up in here again. Let me click on my thing real quick so I can. Yeah, let's wait for a couple more folks to get up in here real quick. Just give me a couple. Give me a couple seconds. We're gonna get it started. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back, folks. Let some of y'all slide on in. All right. Well, what's up, King? What's going on, Mr. Louis? Gonna get into this. This ain't the only topic I'm gonna talk about. I just wanted to make a this is own video. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because I just wanted to split it up a bit. And what I could do is this Mikey jumping 2 weight classes is bullshit. I don't think it's bullshit. Mikey chose to do it. I mean, you chose to sit up here and you chose to sit up here and fight at this weight. You know the consequences and all that stuff. You think you could win. Try your luck, bruh. Try your luck. I mean, but this is what's gonna happen. I mean, whether or not hold up, give me a second. Let me move my mic up a little bit because I put a pad on it so I can give my mic pre a little bit more gain. So this Mikey Garcia guy, he chose he chose to sit up here and he chose to let me know if I'm loud enough too. He chose to take this fight. And then now looks like he's gonna have to take a doo-doo, baby. So this stream right here is going to be about it's going to be about, but it's not going to solely be about just one topic. You know how I get down. But the whole thing about it is that from where I see it is that Anthony Joshua and Edward Hearn are allowing people to believe in the 32 million. And I don't care how they put it. I mean, if you know that 32 million ain't real, if you know you don't negotiate out there in the streets, if you know you don't put your money out there in the streets, especially when it comes to Anthony Joshua, where did 32 million come from? King Louis says, saying Mikey jumped in 2 weight classes like he didn't ever fought at 140. Yeah, and like me and Law said, like nobody said nothing about Rigondeaux when he jumped up, when his old ass jumped up. Nobody said nothing about that. Only thing they did was give that motherfucker props. Ali said, I thought my dude Wilder was getting the money from the zone directly like Triple G. Did not Hearn. I think the money was coming. I think that money is coming that Matchroom Boxing ain't got that money. So, what's up, Syndicate? That money was coming straight from the zone. Um, you know, you know, so I don't really know exactly which one. So let's get into this real quick. Cause I gotta let me put y'all on the screen share. So we're not gonna start on actually not that one. I'm just gonna put it on this one. That's the last one I'm gonna show y'all. That's not the first one. Uh let's go to this one. Give me a second. I'll get you with that. I get back with you with that. So first of all, we're gonna go to this website real quick. This is sportsindianshow .com. Really don't know where it's based out of, but if we look right here, the date says February 8th, right? By J Rock, right? Anthony Joshua is set to make career high whatever this is, 32 million against Jarrell Miller in New York, right? So, and then if we go to this one, right? Let's go to this. Let's go to boxing scene. This was on the 6th, right? February, right? Now let's go to here. This is Ringside 24. Ringside 24 um, quotes the Daily Star. And according to my man's Laws D, the pimpin', he says that Daily Star is a horrible tabloid ad. It's bad. It's like ain't nothing in there for you, you know. And it basically says, according to the Daily Star tabloid, whatever this dude got will earn 25 million pounds or more than $32 million in his debut in the United States, right? And then that's when I take you to this. I take you to this. That's when I take you to this. This one right here. Look at this. This is the Daily Star. I went over there, found the article. Look at this shit they got on the top. A whole bunch of senseless ass articles on the top that, you know, people like me and you would not look at, you know. So let me see what y'all saying in the chat real quick. So Ali says, so is the AJ fight a part of the deal or what? I think AJ fight is a part of the deal, because why wouldn't they do that? Because everybody, every deal that's been offered to Deontay Wilder, you know, has been offered. It's been, you know, they had, you know, AJ versus Wilder with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight this guy. You cannot come up in here with the Zone and Matchroom Boxing USA. You can't come up in here with Tyson Fury going to ESPN and everybody not trying to get Deontay Wilder on there. You can't succeed without him. You guys ain't from here. You cannot succeed without Deontay Wilder, and that's point blank, period. Ali also, what's up, main event, Mark? What's happening, baby? Ali said, oh, you saying they allowing fans to think that 32 million that was reported is this actual purse? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Because that's what I'm just showing you, that this damn thing came from the tabloid. It came from a tabloid. It didn't come from uh Matchroom Boxing. It didn't come from uh you know, some reputable source. It came from a tabloid ad. And you know why it came from a tabloid ad? Because somebody paid the tabloid ad to run this. You know what I'm saying? This thing was made on the 6th. Look at all them articles. Look at all the YouTubes when it comes to the 32 million. None of them before the 6th of February. None of them. So they can go and kick that to the curb. You know what I'm saying? They can go ahead and kick that to the curb. I also have a YouTube video in the description, which is a blood boxing I'm sorry, retro boxing's video on this matter. For some odd reason, it just, everything slipped my mind that I already saw his video. You know what I'm saying? But I was on a live with Laws D the Pimpin', and for some odd reason we went that direction. And after going that direction, we ended up coming to find out that it's frivolous. Somebody out there somebody out there paid to have this article made about $32 million. And then you got to think about it like this: before this article came out, before people started talking about, well, what about Wilder? Everybody getting this and that, blah, 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 woo, 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 right? Edward Hearn said he's going to be living in everybody's head. He's going to be spitting out shit on a constant basis. Exactly, King Louis, propaganda. That's what it is. You know, look at this guy right here, Declare Taylor. You know what I'm saying? These cats ain't these cats is full of shit. That's what they is. They full of motherfucking shit. And if you can't see that they ain't full of shit, you know, that's on you, man. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that just shows you how much a sucker you is. So what else y'all want to talk about out there? Y'all want to talk about that? You know, let's see here. Ali said 30 million was what Cotto got fighting Canelo in Vegas on pay-per-view, so it did already sound fishy to me. It didn't sound fishy to me because of what Cotto got. It didn't sound fishy to me what because of what Canelo got. Any of them guys got. It sound fishy to me because this guy is not known over here. And people, hey, what's up, L Foul player? And people, what people need to understand is that you know the amount of money that that 32 million that doesn't exist, that was just based off of what somebody was willing to give them, not how much money the fight was going to generate. Because how many pay-per-view numbers they're gonna get. Oh, they don't do pay-per-view in the United States, but even in the UK, you know, how much money they gonna get for that out there? They ain't gonna get that much for them pay-per-views. You think anybody out there really want to see AJ versus Miller? Then not only that, you think a lot of these Americans out here want to see AJ versus Miller, want to pay $10 a month? You know what I'm saying? What, you just want people to go out there and get a free subscription and deactivate that shit as soon as the fight is done? Come on, man. Main event Mark, yeah, and that's what main event Mark said. I heard rumors that Wilder going to reject that 100 million. Yeah, and you know what? That Micah Carpenter, whatever his name is, man, that dude, I don't know why this guy or who keeps allowing this guy to keep opening up, keep fapping his lung, his gums. Because every now and again, with some, especially when it comes to Deontay Wilder, there's always some type of leak with this guy. You know what I'm saying? There's always some type of leak with this guy. So that's the thing that's always fishy with me. And it's like what you said, it's a rumor. It's a rumor. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he reject it. I don't care if he take it, but you know, wherever he does, if Deontay Wilder takes it, you're gonna get criticized. If Deontay Wilder don't take it, he's gonna get criticized. Either which way it goes. You know what I'm saying? And that's the the crazy part about it. You know what I'm so it is what it is. Oh, if he don't take it, oh, he's ducking AJ. Dude, there's all types of ways this fight can be made, man. The fight don't have to be on the zone. Why the fight got to be on the zone? Oh, it's because you guys trying to build your brand. Yeah, Mike Coppinger. Yeah, that dude. Ali said, yeah, that's what I mean. Cotto and Canelo, huge draws in the U.S. Shit. Even Keith Thurman, a bigger draw than AJ in New York. Yeah, he is. He is. I mean, but the thing about it is that, who is Keith Thurman going to fight again? Or let alone, when is he going to fight again? Because if me sitting right here, the motherfucker already slipped on a banana peel. You know what I'm saying? So, main event Mark said, anyone know where that coming from? I'm telling you, I think that 32 million thing is coming from right there. This smack in your face. This article right here that I have up in the front. The Daily Star. The Daily motherfucking Star, which is a tabloid out there in the UK. This article was made on the 6th of February. I can show you that it says the 6th of February. It says it the 6th of February right there, published by some dude named Taylor. And so that shows you right there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you can see any of this, but let's see what this says. I don't think they have any. See, ain't no comments on it either, bruh. Ain't no comments on that shit. Nope. Ain't no comments on that shit. Yeah, it's a bunch of BS, but it is what it is, man. Because at the end of the day, when you can't be, you can't, and that's the thing that gets me the most is like these guys are so quick to come out here and and try to get on top of everything, be the first one to say something. Everybody want to be the first one to pull the trigger and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, all these cats out there, they believe in this shit. And I don't know how in the hell you could believe it when you not even heard it. And then you hear Edward Hearn always says that he doesn't discuss Anthony Joshua's figures. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing with it too. Main event Mark said to Ali, Wilder got some serious willpower to walk away from 100 million. That's crazy moolah. Ali said Keith ain't going to get injured if ain't going to get injured if Pacquiao fight on the table. If not, he probably magically get hurt. King Louis said, facts, Ali. I put it like this. I don't give a fuck whether or not who Keith Thurman is fighting. I don't care who he fighting. I think the motherfucker fragile. I think he's in the point of his life. His body probably breaking down on him. How many surgeries did he have over the last couple of years and stuff like that? So that's stuff that you got to take into account for it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Laws D? Send you a link just in case you want to get on. And like I said, man, I mean, we could all this stuff is speculation that we're doing. You know, this dude could be really hurt and stuff like that, man. But we'll never know. Um, but what do I think about the deal? It's kind of crazy though when you think about it. When you think about all these deals with Deontay Wilder, all the deals with Deontay Wilder, involves a multi-fight deal. You know what I'm saying? Is a minimum of 3 fights. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that gets me is that how come it can't just be like, okay, we get this fight, we get this fight, we get this fight, not lock you into an X amount of dollars, you ain't be able to make no more, no less. You know what I'm saying? So what's the incentive? What is the incentive to go the extra mile to propel yourself as far as getting people to get to know who you are? There is none. There is none really. Um, where it is on the streets, or what was it, 25 a piece for both of the fights with Anthony Joshua, even if he won, probably. That's another thing too. If even if Deontay Wilder offered this dude $50 million for one fight, $50 million for one fight, and this dude comes up with half of that for one fight, and then you got people out there calling it a 50 million, 80 million, $100 million deal. But the thing about it is, it ain't one fight. It ain't one fight. It's multiples of fights. And like Leonard Ellerby said, like, do you think that, and I said this too in a couple videos, like, you know, Fury's wasting his wonder years with ESPN. Canelo, about time Canelo done with his contract, he's probably on his way out the door for retirement. So, and now look what we got. We got these guys trying to take, a guy that they already saying is getting a little old now, Deontay Wilder, trying to lock him in, for 3 or 4 fights. And then if Deontay Wilder happens to, get hurt, that's going to even prolong. That's going to prolong the years even more. So, that's what people got to understand. Like, like Leonard Ellerby says, like, some of these fighters don't want to go through that. Don't want to go, be locked down for a couple years. The best in sometimes in these cases, it'd be the best years of the person. They in their prime. Ali said, hold up. Main event Mark said, I just want Wilder to do what's best for him and his daughter. That's about it. So you know what I'm saying? Other than that, you dick right. And Ali said, if you don't want the deal, that's cool. I know he only want to fight AJ when it comes to the zone, so I understand. Yeah, he want to fight the best, but the best don't want to fight him. John Black Johnny, what's happening, baby? Good afternoon. Good afternoon in the evening, everybody. Will, what's up, Will? What's happening? Main event Mark said, Bill, what up, man? Main event said, what's up, Johnny? L Foul player said, what's up, Laws D the pimpin'. William said, just got home from making that dollar. Hell yeah. Laws D the pimpin' said, L Foul player, my brother, thumbs up. Main event, Mark said, driving home from same Slavic from them suits. Slaving for them suits. Laws D the pimpin' said, Johnny, salute. Johnny said, salute everybody. King Louis said, simulating. All right. Yeah, man. That's just what I see with some of this stuff, man. That's all they doing over there. Pocket watching. And then the thing that gets me the most is that, I put it like this. That Wilder, with the zone, $100 million or whatever the case may be. Look, I don't think it was 100 million. I don't think it was 80. Just because Shelly Finkel came out here and said that's in the ballpark, that's in the surrounding area of what they offered, don't make it true. They don't make it true. It's called word. That's wordplay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling Shelly Finkel a liar or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, let's keep it G. You know what I'm saying? If Shelly Fico ain't saying the numbers, he ain't saying the numbers. If Edward Hearn ain't saying the numbers, he ain't saying the numbers. So we don't know how much Wilder's about to get. I mean, but if y'all want to go with the going narrative on and what you're supposed to believe and what you're not supposed to believe, I mean, then we could sit up over here and we could be like, yeah. Then we could sit up over here and be like, yeah, that 100 is real. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's real. You know what I'm saying? I think it's fake. But whatever. It don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Main event, Mark said, I do want to see him crush AJ though. AJ don't want to see it, and Edward Hearn don't want to. That's why it ain't happening. What's up, Laws D the pimpin'?
Right, brother. You okay?
Yeah, man, just chilling. Yeah,
Good man.
I had to make a separate video because I want to show these newspaper clippings, man. These newspaper clippings with the for that 32. What's up, Daz Pez? Nah, he ain't got to sign. Look, man. Hold up, let me read Ali's first. It's annoying. It's so much BS around the fight because it's only heavyweight fight. I want to see. Yeah, I still want to see. I still want to see Tyson Fury and Wilder too. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna get that. We ain't gonna get that. We gonna get it when people out there. Look, let me tell you another thing too, man. I'm gonna put it like this. How would you feel? How would you feel if a motherfucker was rich and he was walking around just be like, yeah, man, I can make anybody do, you can make anybody do anything I want to because all I gotta do is just give them money. You see what I'm saying? All I gotta do is just throw a couple dollars at him. I get you to do anything I want you to do. How would you feel if somebody was walking around you, throwing money at you, thinking that they can get you to do anything that they want them to do because they got some money in their pocket? That's another way. That's another way what you need to think about it. That's what Edward Hearn is doing. He thinks just because he got a pocket full of money, after tax season, he think he could just throw money around. You know what I'm saying? And get any fighter that he wants to because he has some money. And then let me read this comment real quick. This dude, he said, Daz Pez said, sign the contract for Undisputed. We want to fight, man. Let me tell you something. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder ain't got to sign shit. The only two things them two brothers got to do in life is stay black and motherfucking die. You know what I'm saying? That's the only shit that them two brothers got to do. New Day got hit quick. Bleep. He got hit quick. That's the only two things them brothers got to do. If AJ don't want to be vocal about what Matchroom Boxing or the Zone need to be doing to be trying to make this fight, that's his prerogative. If Deontay Wilder don't want to take some chump change because he's gonna be locked in. Well, it's not chump change. You don't want to take their money because he's going to be locked in. He's not gonna be able to move like he wants to. About time he's done, he's gonna be like 34, maybe 35. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it though. Not all money is good money. Then not only that is, sometimes there's not a price on there's no price on your sanity. You know what I'm saying? There's no price on it. So if Deontay Wilder don't want to take that money because he feel like he's not going to be, relaxed, he's not going to be himself anymore, he's got to be a slave to somebody else, that's on him. Because some of y'all out there, y'all don't understand what it means to finally get your independence and not have to worry about the boss man firing you for being late or you saying something stupid on the camera and somebody deducting your check. You know what I'm saying? So you can say what you want to say. Main event, Nitty said, what's up, Nitty? King Louis said, salute, Ninja. Main event said, Louis crushes them trolls real quick. Yeah, he hit him quick. Bloop.
Did you see who it was, Mike?
And what's some dude named New Day?
Yeah, we've had him on loads of times. He's a pain in the arse, then.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what they do, man. I mean, the way I put it is like this. And the way I put it is like this. It's crazy how, people think it's okay to go around on these channels and stuff like that and troll. You could do that all day if you want to, but to me, But to me, I'm not hopping on somebody's channels just to troll. I think that's like borderline. That's the unbecoming of a man. You know what I'm saying? You might as well call yourself a bati boy. That's what
Yeah.
it's the unbecoming of a man. So what you
Man,
got? What you want to
how
talk about,
far?
Loss?
Just quickly, how far players just text me saying, "Can you ask Mike if you give him a link?"
Man, I ain't getting L5 player no link, man. Forget him, man.
What did you say? What did I want to talk about?
Who?
Just before I said that, you said
Oh no,
something about
no. Yeah, I was saying what topics you want to hit on.
anything, mate.
I mean, um,
What's
you see that question
what,
that who was it? World Breaker asked Mikey Garcia's camp. He asked, oh boy, he was like, yo, so what you gonna do about Earl Sprint's work rate? He throws about 80 punches around, and the dude he couldn't answer it. He couldn't answer it. You know it was
no,
it was
no, I miss
probably
that, mate.
yeah, it was probably new to him. He was probably like, damn, 80 punches? What the fuck?
Yeah,
What the fuck? How many of those did he land?
I saw the bit where he was interviewing. Oh God, what's his name? Spence's trainer. I forgot his bloody name now. I saw that bit where he was interviewing him, asking him a few questions.
What up, Alpha player?
What up?
Not
How you
much.
doing, my brothers?
Not much.
All right, Alpha,
How you doing, Louis?
All right,
Hey,
thank you, bro. You?
hey, King Louis,
Chilling,
man.
chilling.
I don't have you gotta put your email out there again, man. I ain't got your email, bro. I keep not saving this stuff, man. I don't know how to save it on this hangout part. So if you want to get
Yeah,
on,
me neither, man. I was gonna ask you how to do that shit.
you can. I mean, you can go back and view it, but I'm not trying to mess up shit, man. I ain't trying to mess up nothing. I ain't pull a Laws D and end the whole goddamn hangout.
Yeah, that's because
So L
me.
so LFL player, man, what you think about this article I pulled up, man? Because I couldn't find nothing that came out before the 6th of February talking about 32 million, but this damn tabloid.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I was looking for stuff within that vein too. Even before like the Wilder offer and all that, like that seemed to like be a popping story for like 2 days, and then that shit went away, which I find mad suspicious because any like big accolade or any positive like spin that Matchroom has, like they'll run with that shit for a couple years, especially Eddie Hearn. And Eddie Hearn like really didn't say. I haven't heard orally like or vocally where Eddie Hearn says some shit like, oh, this guy's making 32 million. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so I find that shit mad suspect. Like, but I don't think it's 32 mil, bro. I that might be a real gross estimate, and maybe they have to break off like Miller. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? But that like you said though, I didn't even know that came from a tabloid. Like I thought that was some shit that Matchroom put out there.
No.
Yeah.
True. It came
And
from this tabloid because I can't find shit.
Comes from the fucking worst tabloid as well.
And then that's the reason why I pulled up that even Ringside 24. Ringside 24 quotes him. Look. I'm gonna pull it up for you. Ringside 24 quotes him.
And is the Daily Star like a serious thing, Lowe's?
No, it's a trash newspaper, mate.
Nah.
Proper
Yeah.
trash. No one even buys it. Only builders.
Look at this. Look at this. Ringside 24, right? Look at what I highlighted. It says, according to the Daily Star tabloid.
That's what I'm saying, mate.
Like, they didn't even check their source.
Yeah, that shit. They put it out there as tabloid.
Yeah.
Alpha player.
Yep.
Alpha player. Let me tell you about that Daily Star newspaper, right? That newspaper is the cheapest newspaper in the UK. It's a registered newspaper. It's the cheapest one, and it's that shit. It's like the Sun. There's a couple of papers over here. What shit? The Sun, Daily Star, probably Daily Mirror, but it's that shit. It's one of them papers, you know, like when it's football season, and the players, the clubs are supposed to be speculating and buying world-class players from big clubs.
Yeah,
they're always way off with their fucking like my club, Manchester City. They'll say Manchester City are signing Cristiano Ronaldo, and fucking way off. It's trash, mate. It's just a trash tabloid.
It doesn't materialize like at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's trash, mate. It's that trash. It's only about 30p, about 30 pence to buy.
30 cents. Yeah. That's about like what? For us, that'd be like what? It's still less than $1.
Probably 50 cents.
30 pence to you lot over there would be about fucking 15 cents.
Yeah.
That's fucking, I mean, I just find this shit disgusting, man. Like, when we've been going over well, we got to keep it funky though, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. We got to do what Retro Boxer said. He basically said that if you're in a conversation with somebody and they throw that 32 million out, that 32 million out there, and you going back and forth with that, with them with that, you know what I'm saying? You solidifying the 32 million. You agreeing to it. You need to as soon as they whip that 32 million, you need to nip that shit in the butt. You know what I'm saying? Nip that shit in the butt. Don't even let them think that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, I'll put it in the chat. Y'all can just show them like, hey man, y'all got the game fucked up. Y'all listening to a tabloid. That's the same motherfuckers that this ain't the men in motherfucking black. This ain't the men in fucking black where we could go on there and you could get some alien information and shit like that. You ain't getting shit from this shit. Only thing you getting is a hard dick with no coochie. You sad.
Yeah.
You sad fuck.
I remember you bringing it up yesterday, and that's a great point. Did Eddie Hearn ever say that? Since they always like repeating them, did he ever say that?
Because the reason why I was asking World Breaker and you yesterday in the chat, because I wanted to know if me and Laws was right.
I didn't think so.
Because me and Laws never heard it either.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Anytime Blue used to ask a heel, try to make it seem like he asking a stupid question.
Yeah. Listen, last night, when you lot were on BFTBs, I was watching. I don't jump on the chat. I just watch it, and I was watching the bit where he was talking about speculation of where this $32 to $38 million has come from. And I seen Mike put in straight away, it's coming from this trash newspaper in the UK. I've never heard Eddie Hearn say this. No one else has. And trust me, that newspaper, mate, is fucking... You'll read stories like it'll say, like, fucking 10,000 monkeys found on fucking planet Jupiter and shit like that. It's the trashiest newspaper ever. Even that Daz Prezzo has put builders paper because it's only builders who buy it. It's a fucking garbage newspaper, mate.
Oh yeah, he said Daily Duck and Star.
Yeah, it's trash. You just don't believe anything. There's no way. I told you before, Mike. He ain't getting 32 to 38 million for Dusty Miller. No way.
Career high.
But like I was trying to tell you, Daz Pez, man, I don't believe that it's 80 or 100 million. I don't believe it's that. I just believe that somebody asked a question and then, Shelly Finkel answered it in a way that it just left it open. He could have said all kind of shit. He could have said, yeah. He could have said, nah, or he could have just kept it. He should have just kept it G and just said, hey, man, look, it's not my money to discuss. You know what I'm saying? But instead he said, that's in the bar proc. But we don't know if he's, but if, like, I'm not saying Like we gotta keep it real. Like, are we supposed to be listening to Shelly Finkel when he says these type of things? Are we supposed to take it literal? You know when he says, yeah, that was in the bar part? Or you know what I'm saying? Are we supposed to take it literal? You know what I'm saying? Or are we supposed to be like, well, you know, it's 3 fights and maybe 25 apiece? Because remember, that's what they said last time. So even that's 50, and then that 15, that's this. So it's around 80 to 100 million. You know what I'm saying? But the offer can only get better the second time. But still, are we supposed to keep it literal?
Nah, at the end, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, like for the most part, none of us really give a shit about the bread, man. Like fucking, but it's that like a lot of times when you talk to the fucking fan bitches, like these dudes make it seem like Wilder's not in the AJ universe. And oh, what up, King Louis? My bad.
You good, family?
But they make it seem like Wilder's nowhere near that universe, and AJ's gonna get paid too if they ever do fight. But it ain't gonna be no fucking 100 million or I don't even see it being past like 50 million if Wilder wouldn't make 40 million. But at the end of the day, like I don't even give a shit about the bet. I do want to see Wilder get paid for sure because he's looking for the biggest fights. But it's not but I also think that it's gonna be a barometer of what AJ makes in that next fight, like when he does actually fight Wilder, or if he fights Wilder, or if AJ's bitch ass like jumps out of the zone and like tries to get out of the Wilder fight again. I mean, which it's a 50-50 shot, like in my eyes, because I don't hear shit from Hearn really trumpeting the fact that Wilder and AJ are gonna fight because the zone is offering Wilder this money. You know what I'm saying? Like if that fight were, if they really wanted that fight and Wilder just got this big offer, so is that much closer to happening, then wouldn't Eddie Hearn or AJ be saying, you know, oh, this shit is that much closer to going down if they really did want that action, like, you know, all this time, like they say they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think like we all know that AJ was the one averting that whole like action. And I wouldn't put him past him. I wouldn't put it past him to try to do that shit again. He's a bitch.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. That's how you lay it down. That's how you lay it down. L foul player. That's how you lay it down, bro. Yeah. And that's just the way it is, man.
Oh, and I know, like, because we you mentioned his name earlier too, man. But and I never get to say this, but shout out to fucking Blood, bro. Yo, Blood's one of my fucking heroes in this boxing game, man. And Blood probably don't know who the fuck I am, like in general, man, because I'm not gonna dick hop on no dude like during a stream type shit, but like or like in the chat or whatnot. But Blood is like, as far as this shit, man. Like, I mean, like I have other dudes whose channels I fuck with, man. Like, of course, but you know. And I got a lot of love for the whole LWC community in general, man. But Blood's like the dude that when he talks, I mean, like that shit just resonates. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of this shit he be saying like materializes.
Yeah, Blood said it. I put it. I put it in the description below. If you look in the description, I got the video of him saying the $32 million offer to Anthony Joshua is fake, and he said that the day after the article was written.
And another thing too, Blood actually got in the ass of that fucking pussy, counter punch, fucking receding hairline, fucking homo, bro. I can't pussy, bro. I can't stand that dude, man. Remember that fuck when Blood got in that pussy ass dude counter punch when he was getting in his ass in that video, and he asked counter punch to come on, like if he ever it was. I know fucking Lowe's heard it because he sent me a message on Facebook as it was happening. But he was like one of the only people that got in Counter Punch's fucking receding hairline pussy ass. Like
Counter Punch the motherfucker with that
That's a nigga talking shit about everybody in the LDBC being in his car. Is that the dude's room? Nigga always be in his car. The one that dirty ass
house that he be doing videos in that dirty ass house.
Fucking I knew you were gonna say that.
Pussy, bro.
Blue Blood is a bitch, and he's biased. And you saying it with the biased ass voice you can ever say it with. Like, come on, bro. Fuck.
It's a dude that he talks.
I know who he is. I know exactly who he is.
He's like an Uncle Tom like type dude. Like he's a pussy, man.
I'm saying you saying Blood on Blue is biased, and you saying it in the most biased voice you can be saying it, condescending ass motherfucker.
Oh, you talking about that dude that got a chick as his profile picture?
I don't know when
Nah,
the
he
shit.
got like that.
Hold up.
He got like that
Just look at
receding
counter
hairline.
punching.
Yeah, like
Blood calls
I think
him. Blood calls
he
him O.J. Simpson.
That kind of nigga shit. I don't
That's what he
subscribe to him
calls
just
him.
because I look at boxing a lot. His shit'll pop up. I don't even. I
yeah,
just if I
that's how
click
I
on
even
this shit,
found
I
out
What
about.
click it
is
to
it
dislike
called?
it and get
It's
on
called
down because I know
Counterpunch
he's gonna say
Boxing
some
News.
bullshit.
What is it called? Counterpunch Boxing News.
I
I think
think
it's like
so.
Fresh
He's
One
like a little
Counterpunch.
chub ass
Yeah,
bright skin, dark skin nigga. He ain't dark skin, but he ain't light skin. And like
Yeah,
you
he's
can
like
tell by his
half
hair.
breed.
Most of the videos I see, he's in his car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, I ain't
He
seen
even
that.
wore a Metro PCS hat one
But
time, bro. That's
no,
how
No,
much
he
he
of a
did.
hating
bird he
on
is.
No,
everybody
he
that's been in the
didn't.
LWC.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he wore a Metro. He be wearing like yo, he's mad dirty, bro. His house is mad dirty. Like like his walls are like just greasy, like
Nah,
and
bruh.
yeah, bro, he's a herb, bro. That him and Rec Bob McGregor are like the two. Like Rec's a pussy too, man. Like fucking but
All of them.
Kunter Punch, like the problem with him is that this dude complete Uncle Tom, and like he'll never give like anything like a positive spin to anything that Wilder has to say, like do or say. Like he's just a bitch, bro.
Or he'll
I
clickbait
mean,
you with
Rec is
clickbait
up
you.
there
That's
too.
I clicked on this shit a couple times when he's sitting here and he'll saying some shit to make you think that he's hating and he'll get in there and just twist everything. He'll
Yeah,
clickbait it.
bro.
He'll
Like
clickbait
just
too.
straight up. And then the dude can't even look in the camera straight up. Like, you know, it's like when hoes be lying, like they'll look away or they'll touch
Looking
their
up.
face. Like
Yeah.
he's a hoe, bro. Like he's fucking looking up at the like looking up like to his left the whole time he's making a video. He's a straight hoe.
Let
He
me
on
read some of these comments,
that
man.
bitch vein
Let me
level
read some of these
nigga.
comments real quick. Main event Mark said those guys are usually pretty neutral. Bill, have they turned into rogue? He's talking about MCR Net, I believe. William said, I don't know, but I saw their title for the video and then checked it out. Wow. Main event said, damn, I used to listen to Matt and Rob. I'd be sad to find out that they're a hater channel now. Yeah, I just seen that title, Bill. Wow. William said they got their info from Eddie Hearn's cousin, Edward Hearn's cousin. Let me tell you, like I said, man. Let me read this last one. Des Pass said everyone in the lobby waiting for Wilder to turn up. Ain't nobody waiting for him to turn up. But you know, for somebody to say that they got information from AJ's cousin, that's going to probably narrow it down to who the hell it was. You know what I'm saying? So that dude basically just told on his confidential informant. Main event Mark said, "Ha ha, Bill. I bet Eddie cousin a liar too. That family all liars probably." he said AJ come from a long list of liars. Oh, so this motherfucker is live. This MCR dude is live, right? And no, I'm not going to do what's that one dude name? The motherfucker that damn near broke his ankle running from Blue Blood for no reason.
T Street.
Yeah, Tranny Street. I'm not gonna do it like him. Go live while somebody else is live and talk about they live. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, this MCR Net boxing channel. It looks like you got one pedophile, the guy on the left look like a pedophile, the other guy on the other side looks like he never thrown a punch in his motherfucking life. Excuse me. And the title is Deontay Wilder plans to reject $100 million DAZN offer. Why? And it with crying sounds. What? I'm gonna put it like this. I don't care why. Why y'all can't be like this? Y'all just want somebody to sign anything, just to make the fight. And even if Wilder is signed, y'all still gonna be on Wilder's nuts. Y'all still ain't gonna let him breathe. You know what I'm saying? Nuts need to breathe. Y'all ain't gonna let him breathe. Y'all gonna be like, oh look, see, ha ha ha. He knew he wasn't gonna make that money nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? He knew in order for that fight to happen, he had to take him and his skinny legs on over there. You know, come on, man. Like, what's wrong with y'all? If y'all want to see the fight, tell your boy over there, man, stop playing around with all these 3-fight fucking deals and let's get it popping. 1-fight deal. Rematch clause both ways. Let's get it popping. All this whole back and forth. I'm got to defend Deontay Wilder with bringing up pockets all the time because y'all can't get it through y'all thick skulls that it's a two-way street with negotiations. And like I said, if I was Deontay Wilder, I get a contract. I don't give a fuck. Handwritten, typed on an old school motherfucker tink 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 typewriter. I don't give a fuck. On a Richter scale, fucking, I do it on a Richter scale. I don't give a fuck. I do the goddamn fucking contract on one of those goddamn planes with the goddamn banners on the tail end of it. I don't give a fuck. All we need is a one fight deal, two-way rematch clause. Why y'all need Deontay Wilder to come over there and play Captain Save a Hoe? ESPN won't Deontay Wilder play Captain Save a Hoe. The Zone won't Deontay Wilder come over there and play Captain Save a Hoe. And you can't say y'all can't say that you don't want the Dark Knight to drop out of the sky like a goddamn fucking hawk and save y'all bitches. You can't tell me that. You can't say that when you want the dude to do 3 fights. You want him to fight Dominic Brazil or some sorry ass sucker on the Zone before he fights Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all some suckers. Y'all, if motherfuckers really wanted to fight 50-50, let's make it happen. Let's get it popping. You know, y'all, what y'all got, man? Y'all can talk about something, man.
Nah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, like, I do find, like, I do.
Folks, can I say something?
Nah, go ahead, man. My bad.
Hey, folks, you remember how we had this disagreement about, like, when did the negotiation with Tyson Fury and that shit started? Why the fuck every time something with Deontay Wilder, that shit public? The reason, you know what I'm saying? This was him saying, well, we're going to have a meeting with him. We're going to give him an offer. Send him an offer. We didn't know they sent, when these boys would be in negotiation, like Triple G, we knew he had started it with him, then he left, and then out of the blue, he signs with him. But why every time? Do you think that's propaganda? Them trying to build their platform just by using his name?
I mean, you got like I tried to tell y'all, man. It's like when you listen to Edward Hearn, you gotta listen to the words that he say consistently. Listen to the words that he say consistently, because sometimes when people are using words consistently, they're using them for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're going around saying massive offer, right? You're going around saying massive offer all the time, right? You're going around telling people massive risk. You're going around telling people that you know, all kind of shit. So if you know my MO, right? And that's to make sure that my fighter is you know, winning at all costs. Either it's in the public or in the ring. At all costs, he's winning. He's looking fantastic. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he could get a shape up with that haircut. You know what I'm saying? He needs to go to, you know, when you're in New York, you know, AJ, go find Blue Blood and have Blue Blood take you to his barber. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if you listen to words that dude uses on a consistent basis, man, it tells you what he's all about. It tells you right there. It tells you what he's all about. You know what I'm saying? It's a like I said, I can't stress it enough. You know, negotiations is a two-way street, and if you don't understand that when it comes to business, maybe you shouldn't be in business.
Facts. But I hear it. But did you hear the question I asked?
What'd you say?
The question is, you know, Tyson Fury shit snuck us, right?
He didn't sneak us.
Like, bro, I'm just saying, like, when we were thinking the Tyson Fury fight was finna happen, we ain't think no ESPN, no Top Rank, and none of them boys was involved. That shit came out of nowhere, right?
I mean,
why the fuck? So why did Deontay Wilder shit was so public before Deontay Wilder camp said anything? This was something from the Zone from that Cooper dude saying that we gonna alley, you know what I'm saying?
And I talked about that. I was like, I don't know if people are paying this guy to do this type of stuff, or this guy's in a loop or somewhere. But you can't tell me that they can't prove that he got it from somewhere. You can't tell me that they can't be like, dude, you can't tell me that they can't find out who he getting it from. You see what I'm saying? That information. And so to me, when that Mike Coppenper, whatever his name is coming out with all that stuff, and he does it on a consistent basis. It's not the first time he did. He does it on a consistent basis, you know. And I think he's paid to give it out. He's probably like the guy He's probably like the guy that they choose to give it to.
And
They leak the
I'm not like,
information out like LeBron.
yeah, my bad, bro. I was gonna say too, like, as far as like with this recent information, like when in relation to Wilder, like I'm not even like opposed to it. Like I know you were saying, like, you know, as far as like how it always leaks out, like in relation to Wilder, and with the Fury thing, it was kind of like done on more on the sneak, and like with the even the AJ thing too, because like what King Louis said, like kind of applies to like with the AJ supposedly getting the 32 million, like how it just came out of nowhere. But also too, the AJ one, I mean, like it only came out via tabloid, and it was like, and I don't even think like the Coppinger dude like was the one that broke that, so it doesn't apply to him. But with the Tyson Fury shit, like that was just you know, that was kind of like done like on some pussy shit, because I, you know, even before that too, he was reaching out to Eddie Hearn and saying that he wanted a flat fee, or if he could come
Eddie
up
was
like,
kind of snitching on him. You ain't lying though.
yeah,
Eddie was
he
snitching
was,
on him.
yeah.
Well, that's
So
Edward. That was Edward Hearn's fault, and he was doing it.
And we wouldn't believe in him though.
No, Edward
yeah,
Hearn was.
I wasn't believing him either.
Edward Hearn was.
Me and Fury were just talking last week, and then Fury come out, man, that Wilder fight happening. Hey man, shut up.
He was doing that. Edward Hearn was doing that on purpose, and the reason why he did that on purpose because it didn't go his way. If it would have went his way,
trying to expose him.
he would have kept his mouth shut.
Yep, you right.
He would have kept his mouth shut. Since it didn't go his way,
you right.
But
so why are you thinking?
I was gonna say too, like I'm not even, my bad, bro. I'm not even like tripping in the sense that it's like that news is coming out about Wilder, in the sense that like the news is basically Wilder getting more bread than what Fury got in 5 or fights. At best, it's like supposedly 100 million. And what AJ got for one fight for the 32 million, and those are like still like, you know, they are largely considered like to be bullshit offer, because like Aram actually said that Fury ain't getting that much bread, and AJ with the 32 million, like that shit came out a couple months ago, and you haven't heard shit from it since then.
I think with that Aram thing, I think he had to say that. I think he had to say that because they probably were under contract. They were probably under paperwork not to say that shit, and they said it, so he had to retract that shit.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
It could be, but the point I was like, the point I was trying to make is that like I'm not like tripping on it, because it's actually good news for Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing that could happen after this is that Wilder either goes to Fox, like because it's a better situation as far as like his as far as like people knowing who he is more. Like,
I think that's where the fight going. Ain't that where the fight going anyways?
Could be, or him getting more bread. You know what I'm saying? Or him
you
getting
Wilder going to Fox. You think Fox and the Zone will work together?
I think anybody that work together as long as the money is right.
Yeah, Fox got money.
The money is right.
Got money.
Money is right. But the other thing about it is that this is what I think is going to happen. This is what I think is going to happen. I think the Zone is going to start figuring out. The Zone right now is feeling the pain. You see what I'm saying? They feeling that pain, right? Y'all agree? They feeling the pain?
Yes, sir.
I feel a lot of pain right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because I just want to have this fight.
Well, maybe you should go get some penicillin. I'm joking with you.
I know, folks. I hit that boy like when they first offered like the 50 million, whatever that was, 25. I said, man, fuck them niggas. They were talking about Joshua wasn't on it. Tell them you want Joshua, but if you want him next, okay. Regardless of the situation, we do a 2-fight deal. Joshua on that bitch, 100 million. Then we go.
I was trying to allude to something else real quick.
Go ahead.
This is what's gonna happen, and this is what's gonna happen. Edward Hearn gonna get fired.
I think he already out the door, because they doing it like the Zone is already going out there shopping on their own. They're like, fuck you can't get it. They going out doing a job that he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, he gonna get fired, and Or even if he doesn't get fired, I mean, because fired is like, you're still under contract, and it's just like, nah, nigga, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like your service is no longer needed. You know, they came out with the zone last year, the end of the year. So we going into what 1 year right now? Almost at the end of the year, be 1 year, right? NFL player
At the end.
Year, okay. We'll be at in a couple. So then we'll end up at 2 years. I don't think they're gonna renew.
Why would you? They got ways to get out their contract too.
I don't think the zone will renew will extend it.
I don't either.
Because I think that the zone is going to start figuring out that Edward Hearn burnt some bridges.
Eddie Hearn's jipping them,
and we don't know the extent of his damages.
How much Eddie Hearn supposed to be getting from the zone a year?
Supposed to be getting from them like his salary,
a year, like 100-some million. He ain't put on a $50 million fight yet. That man ripping them boys.
Well, it's kind of it's not going to happen overnight. Success is not going to happen overnight. And if you look at the way boxing is in America and stuff like that, I think that they're spending a little bit too much money than what they should be spending. Especially like if the going rate for Tyson Fury is 80 or whatever millions of dollars. I think they gave him a little bit. I think they gave him way too much.
They trying to trick the American casual, because you just sit there and you talk boxing in old traditional terms, niggas don't get that. But when you start throwing like these contracts, like with these basketball players,
it's because everybody respects. Like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying. Some people don't get this. If I was a millionaire, and I'm a snob, right? And I'm a snob, and I think that my money gonna take care of everything. If I want somebody to do something, I throw a bag at them, they get it done. You know what I'm saying? How would you feel if I looked at you and I was like, man, I'll make you do, I get you to do anything I want you to do. All I gotta do is just throw you a bag. You would, man, that's how I roll, homie. You know what I'm saying? What? You want a bag? Man, go pick up this trash. Go take your ass. You know how degrading that is for somebody.
You said I had about give you the bag, now go do some bullshit.
Yeah, you know how degrading it is that somebody thinks that they can just go around and just throw around money and get anybody to do whatever they want them to do. And that's how I think some of these fighters is feeling. And the person who said that was Leonard Ellaby. He thinks this dude think that he could just go around and just treat people any kind of way
because he can give money.
Look at Tony Harrison ain't gonna be no champ for too long. I think he's gonna lose that. The one-eyed bandit ain't gonna be a champion for too long. You see what I'm saying? And the list goes on and on. But the thing about it is that eventually, like Laws D said, what happens if Tevin Farmer take a loss?
He gonna take one. I don't know no time soon though, but he gonna take one.
Tony Harrison take a loss. Because far as Laws D is concerned, as soon as the motherfuckers take a loss, they expendable. And Laws D the Pepper said that's Barry Hearn and Edward Hearn's MO. They ain't got no love for these hoes that can't perform.
Let me hear it on why you say why you. So I got a question. What do you think gonna happen to, like, all right, how many? They say they got all the middleweights, right? The zone or some shit like that. They got all the middleweights.
They ain't got all of nothing. They ain't got all of nothing. I mean, and the math is out there. And then if that's all you got, in one heavyweight, you ain't gonna stick around that shit ain't gonna last.
I think Dillian White a spy.
Dillian White ain't no spy. Dillian White is just
they said that ball that bad go. That bad ain't leaving that
They didn't send him over here.
He tried to figure out how they do business in the United States.
Nah, they didn't send him over here because they'd never know. You think these promoters when they talking to them, they telling them everything? They probably Bob Arum was probably trying to do Dillian White in.
I was joking, bro. Okay.
I mean, nah, but I'm not saying you're wrong. I mean, I'm just giving
you my opinion. That was 100% joke. I was just saying, bro. These niggas try to sneak their ass into the United States.
You never know. They probably did. Look at Tyson Fury. He came up over here and found some good coke and don't want to leave.
Man, I swear that man on this shit. I don't care what no one say. When nigga like he looking good, I like, man, that man just lost about 30 pounds in a month. Ain't no way.
That motherfucker was wearing that same GQ suit for like 3
Same
weeks.
JQ and they look bigger than they did at first. I like that man on some serious dope. Now, if that boy knock him out on ESPN, we know what it is. He just didn't want to go out like that to Wilder when he can take a moral victory.
And then so ain't it what is it? Oscar Rivas, Tyson Fury? What is that the rumor?
Yeah, that what they say. They said that's the.
Yeah, I mean
And
he
he's
ain't
number
fighting
10 in the
nobody.
WBC.
He ain't
So
fighting nobody. He
I'm
don't
seeing,
want
but
to fight
listen, I'm talking
nobody.
about the updated rankings and shit. I'm seeing how they update because like I screenshot them bitches. He wasn't on the WBC or the WBA. Now he's
Who?
on the WBA and the WBC rankings. He 10. I forgot what he is on the WBA. But
Nah,
man, that's what I said. How we gonna get to lineal with these corrupt ass sanction bodies when they just put who they want to put in positions?
you ain't.
Exactly. That what I kind of understand what Retro said. Undisputed, we make the decision. We start the line. You know
I'm,
what
I'm
I'm saying?
I mean, but that's the reason why sometimes you see me make certain videos with certain titles because or you hear me in the video you speak a certain way because he right. It's
I'm God.
like I did a video. I think Laws was on there, and I was like, "What do y'all motherfuckers want? Do y'all want to and bicker about who's getting what? You know what I'm saying? This guy's the A side, this guy's the B side, D side, all the way to Z side. You want to argue about that? But you don't want to argue about getting over. You don't want to argue about Edward Hearn making you pay 3 times the amount for fucking tickets.
But
You don't want
charging
to
y'all
argue.
all that money and then selling it y'all product to us.
You don't want to argue about every fight that you want to watch on the Matchroom Boxing is damn near a fucking pay-per-view. You got to pay. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that if you out there paying $20 every month or $20 every other month, and then you got to get the ITV now and stuff like that, and you're not getting the fights that you want over and over again. But you want to cry and call Deontay Wilder a ducker. You want to call the LDBC and this and the third. But we telling your punk ass this. Like Black Fight Fan says, get on your motherfucking horse and stud up. Start sticking up for yourself.
Pussy ass niggas don't understand it.
You are a boxing treating you as an asset. As an asset in their company. Because they know that you don't know no better to where you can't say no to paying $20 for a pay-per-view every month or every other month, and you're not gonna say shit about paying 3 times more than what the ticket face value is. You're not gonna say shit.
And then another insult to the UK people. I don't mean to cut you off. Same product they paying all they pay-per-view for. They trying to push it on us, and we don't even got to pay that for
it. No, we just don't watch it.
And for the ones who do watch it, they pay $9.
No, we don't even watch it.
I'm talking about for the 15,000 who do.
Oh well, that was a certain fight. But like I said, like these cats need to start sticking up for themselves and start telling, hey man, I mean, Sporting Icons did it. I mean, sorry, Sporting and Dick and Booty Icons did it. He was on there crying and shit like that, talking about, oh, I can't get it. I can't get an AJ interview. Woe is me.
That was funny.
Crying like a little bitch. You could do that, but you can't be like Edward Hearn, man. What's up with this fight, homie? What's up, man? Fuck it. 50-50, man. Come on, let's get this fight. I want to see some. Or come on, man, give him a little better offer. Or, say something. Say something different. Or just say, hey, man, Wilder and Anthony Joshua, I don't know who's the motherfucking problem, but something needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because if we got a whole bunch of apps out there, ESPN, Fox, and all these things that people got to pay for. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit free, but even Fox really ain't free sometimes. I mean, well, not for me because I get it through the internet company, and then I just log in through the internet company thing, and I watch it relatively for free. But I got to pay for the internet. You know what I'm saying?
But they ain't getting it.
I just don't understand is like how they can't see that we in the same we all in the same boat. We all on the same boat, just on a different side of the boat. But we all paying the same damn price.
Hey, Mike.
No, we paying more.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Just changing the subject. How much is the Spence Garcia fight over there this weekend?
75.
Let me hit you up. Let me hit you up on this first. Did y'all watch the press conference?
No.
I watched some of it about the part where Errol standing up and got the snapping.
I don't think I watched it. I don't think Mikey as confident as he was.
Mikey's scared, bro. Errol, he see Errol saying the same shit he said then. He ain't showing no emotion. You ain't getting none of his skin. He looks serious. And I met niggas like this. Like, oh, okay. It's just like some nigga, they so confident in what they do, nigga. They ain't gonna show you that emotion. They gonna show you with their action. They want to surprise you.
I just think he don't give a fuck. I don't think Spence give a fuck what the motherfuckers say. He's just like, man, look at this dude. It's like he's talking. It's like you talking all this tough shit. You don't even have to talk shit. Fuck it. If you think you're gonna beat this dude, you're like, well, it's because if I got the best this, then blah blah with the whoop. I found the kick in his armor and stuff like that. Man, you about to get your ass whooped. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Y'all cook for a minute.
Okay. Now, Laws, what was you saying, folk?
I was just asking how much is that fight on this weekend?
I think about 75. It's 75.
$75.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not buying that shit either.
Shit, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy
Yeah,
it.
I
just because I support my niggas, man. I ain't gonna sit here and be no hypocrite and tell niggas, and I'll be up here talking to y'all damn near every week. And I'm just gonna sit here. No, I'm gonna go buy it. I just don't buy bullshit like Sean. I didn't buy that Sean. I don't even think it was. If you had to buy the Sean Porter, I didn't even cut the TV on.
The Sean was free.
The TV on. I didn't even cut the TV on. I watched rewatched the fight on the internet, and then I was on Marlo's corner. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing like this here is.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. I'm supporting this because it's like we were just up here on Best Fight the Best channel, and he was showing Mikey opponents. Y'all boys go look at Mikey opponents. They talking about he got the better resume. He got Easter, Lipton, Solito, and I forgot the other boy, Broner. And Broner, we know what Broner is. He don't let his hands go, and he hurt him. Them his best names on his record. This man fought niggas, bro. They got records of 60 something and 250 something, and man, I'm about fighting some bombs. Like, bro.
Easter's his best opponent, or is the best name on his resume.
Easter, and Easter wasn't proven. Easter, like a lot of folks feel like Easter lost his last fight.
Shit, it wasn't a lot of people.
Yeah, and Easter had a tough time with the dude from Ghana too. Before that.
Yeah, he got
my thing is Robert Easter's 6 foot, like one of my brothers said. I think Stay Ready said it. He's 6 foot and 135 pounds. That should say everything for you. He ain't knocking them niggas out with that. He ain't strong.
Well, it's not. It wasn't just that. It's just that, like I keep trying to tell folks, man. Like, well, I know your daddy was a professional. You know what I'm saying? You just get in the game and stuff like that, and blah blah blah, whoop. But he needed to go through a whole new phase of learning how to be a professional boxer. And instead,
Robert or Mike?
Robert,
yeah.
Yeah, he needed to that's what he should have been doing. And I always thought the worst thing for E Bunny was to because I know people that know him in Toledo too. The worst thing for him, in my opinion, was to go to About Billions.
I do too. And I think Mayweather and them is trying to save Tank from the influence of AB because I think Errol's on some Michael Jordan shit. He tricking all his opponents because I think Mikey think he's like, well, I beat all his homeboys. I might can beat him.
Yo, fellas, I'll be right back, bro.
All right, family.
Yeah, L Foul player going to go take a shit.
No, I gotta eat. I took a shit earlier. Fucking, I gotta eat though. I'll be right back.
But you feel what I'm saying, Mike? He might think, and I think Errol just Michael Jordan this shit tricking niggas like, bro, do not Because you know they say birds of a feather flock together. So they might thinking, once I get him in there, he gonna do what they did. Because all of them was
No,
hype jobs. The only difference was AB had already been beaten. But he still can't. He was,
well,
even though he was talking, he wasn't talking like he was talking before. That nigga said, I pray to God I beat this boy. Nigga, fuck all this shit. I'm finna go in here and beat the fuck out this nigga. That was Madonna. After that, we ain't never got that AB back until a little bit towards the Pacquiao, and he sold us a dream. But before that, that was the only reason I was watching AB. But
yeah.
he didn't even get that AB.
Mm.
He got a Robert Easter that forced out that loss. So I'm just sitting here saying, just really look at it, man. Who the fuck is Mikey beat? And then you go look at his record all the way down. Box wreck, nigga, about his opponents. Man, they some bums. Strictly bums. That nigga fought a whole bunch of fights in Mexico and shit like that. Well, no, that was one of his opponents. He got one nigga on there, his face took it off. The nigga was like, oh, he was 2-0 when he fought on Mikey. That man probably
Mm.
won one more fight after that shit, nigga. I'm like, how are these dudes still allowed to box? And I'm looking at some of these big boxing channels, and they show one of my dudes from Mississippi. He was 0-7. They had him as the worst boxer ever, right? But he was black.
Mm.
And then I'm seeing all these white dudes from Russia, Germany, or Mexico, or some shit like that. That Mikey fighting, looking at their and then the records of what they are now. I'm like, man, ain't no way they was allowed to still fight. 4-65-4. You shouldn't even be allowed to fight.
I mean, but you know, he could probably pass the CAT scan. I mean, but I don't know if Tyson Fury can, no, Jack.
I think he got CTE now.
Yeah, I just want to see. I mean, but that's something that we'll never know. But you know, a part of me believes that is something that us as fans need to know, especially if you're out there sports betting. I think that's something you should know. I think you should know that. I think you should be on the end. I think you should know if you hurt going into the ring, because I think that that's an injury. If you hurt going into the ring and you ain't 100%, I think the fans should know. Because if I'm going to sit over there,
Vegas should know. You gotta know this money on the line. It ain't just like this is betting. You see with the NFL, they make them come out with their injury report by Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Because shit, you got betting lines can change. You know what I'm saying? We find out your star running back ain't going. You got a fucked up Achilles or ACL with shit.
Mm-hmm.
I might bet on the other niggas and take the points.
Yeah, basically.
You know so it's a lot of bullshit they be doing, but I think Mikey just took this shit because he feel like, because somebody brought up another good point. You know, them boys, like, that smaller division is coming up. Tank coming up. What's that boy, David Hanley? Fimo Lopez. Them boys coming up, and 140 got some killers at it too. Who can he take a belt from at 140? It's gonna be easy. Like, just go look at the man's resume. Mikey came here to get a big payday. 147 is the payday.
Mm.
They can say he the best boxer. He fight midgets and little kids, but when you get to this grown man way where everybody where you gonna get that money, when you trying to say you Floyd, you be, man, Floyd was fighting at 147 win. And where in his record, about 25, 27?
Mm.
But I know he wasn't fighting in no 135 all through his damn career. Or no 125, you know what I'm saying? And holding championships and I'm just telling you, he was vacating them bitches because he was moving up and got judged because he wasn't fighting people in smaller divisions. And then when he got moved up and they were still calling him out when he came out of retirement and that boy called him out, it was this one reporter. He was like, he called me out. Same shit they finna try to do to Errol. And I'm like, bro, all you catch this with Mikey. Just keep that same energy. And he ain't jumping to weight classes if he had fought at 140 before. I understand your last fight was at 135, but you had already fought at 140. So that's just all I'm saying. His body's used to it. Ain't like he never fought at 140 before. He fought 3 fights at 140.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my whole thing is like this. Is that it's a shame that this is the way boxing is. Like look at Errol Spence. Like, Errol Spence can move up to 160.
I think 154 right now. I don't think 160.
He can move up there. But the thing about it is that look what he had to what he would have to do to get a Canelo fight.
Some stupid shit. 5 years shit. and probably 10 it right now because he
Exactly.
got to get up there.
Exactly. You're gonna have to lock yourself in. So all these guys all these, when we looking at Canelo, like, because I heard you, because I'm talking about the middleweight division because you chose to bring it up earlier. When you look at that middleweight division and you look at all the zone guys, they're probably gonna be them dudes that end up leaving boxing. That people are gonna be like, well, you didn't fight this guy. 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 Why is that? That's what they're gonna be. Canelo's gonna be that guy. Daniel Jacobs maybe not Daniel Jacobs, but Daniel Jacobs gonna be that guy. Demetrius Andrade. Everybody under the zone is gonna be them guys. They're gonna be the guys they're gonna be the guys that people are gonna say, why you didn't fight him? They're gonna have too many regrets when they leave this sport.
And why you feel like this zone is a safe haven for a lot of cats like that? Because the zone, I feel like the zone, even though a lot of folks feel like they innovating, I feel like they don't know what they doing. I feel like they trying to get Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder scoring. Because he also said y'all bitches y'all ain't gonna succeed. Because y'all mission is to take down the United States. He said that about 2017. So my thing like this here, y'all give me the money, but I ain't gonna stay with you. They trying to get, even though they talking about a 3-fight deal, they trying to get him to sign something long term. Because if you knock out AJ, they want to keep him. They don't want to lose him after he fight AJ. Because then when they stuck with another nigga that's just overpaid. He want the first and the second. That's the lie, I know. That gotta be the lie. I feel like they try to get him over there to try to sway the people. They trying to act like they coming over here to make a fight to sway the people.
Hold up. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you how. And let me tell you, you Edward Hearn guys out here about negotiations, right? So I play football, right? And one of my jobs is because I'm be finessing shit because how I got my equipment. So one of my collaterals on my team is finding people football gear, right? So what do I do if I want to get some football gear, right?
You find it like a wholesale price.
I negotiate with people. No, I don't do the wholesale price because it's dumb.
No, I'm saying you find it at a wholesale price and then you sell it for a higher price.
So this is what I do. I find people on Facebook, find people on eBay. I don't care if you got to buy it now in price. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna message you, and I'm gonna give you an offer. And if you don't like that offer, I go somewhere else. But the whole thing about it is I keep it respectful, in that I know there is somewhere that you can get with a little bit of dialogue. A little bit of dialogue goes a long motherfucking way.
Communication rules the nation.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand. And when you talk about communication, that basically means I'm talking to somebody. I'm treating this dude like a man and stuff like that. I'm not giving him no dumbass offer to where he just like, man, fuck you. I'm keeping it G.
Keeping it honest.
You know what I'm saying? This guy is selling some $300 football pads, shoulder pads with a helmet, which I'm not going to use the helmet. I'll probably just resell it for $30 because it looks like a piece of shit. But anyways, but the shoulder pads is worth $300.
This guy selling for what it's worth.
This guy is selling the whole lot, selling the shoulder pads and helmet for $120. I'm talking to him. I'm like, hey man, what size is them? What size is the helmet? Are those adult in size? Because kids and kids and adults is different sizes. And then sometimes the JV, if it says JV, it's a different size in adults. So you got to be mindful of that. So I'm like, yo, how much you want? And he says this. I was like, well, I could do this. And I was like, but if you let me know what size it is, man, we could work from there, man. And he asked me, he's like, hey, what do you do, man? I was like, you play for a university over here? I was like, nah, man, I play some pro football. This dude just messages me back because I didn't be a dickhead about it. I act like I was really interested in stuff like that. He gonna let it go for $80. So, You
I got
know,
a better example of how to sit there and show you how they doing negotiations.
no. I would just give an example of how you don't burn your bridge, how you don't treat everybody. You treat everybody the same way with fucking respect. You don't fucking sit up over there and act like that since you got money, the motherfucker got to take whatever you give them. It's
But
a
this
two-way
another thing
street.
they do.
Hold up.
They'll say something to get you to the table
Let
and
me
then
read some of these
change the
comments.
deal.
Let me read some of these comments real quick. Main event. Mark said, just got home. Fam, catch y'all later. All right, homie. Yeah, he always be on the road about this time, man. That's what it seemed like. Williams said they must have told Edward to keep his mouth shut so they can make the water fight. I think they probably told him. Look, he knows. Edward Hearn admitted that he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, he don't care. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck what motherfuckers think. He don't care if he got shitty draws on. Williams said Tyson might be taking the snow ride, taking it easy. Yeah, he is. He's taking that snow ride. Williams said that's why I like you guys in the LWC because you come out with the facts and tell us how to find the facts. Yeah, we you can't do it no other way. I keep trying to tell these cats like if I'm talking about a subject, if I say this, if I say Tyson Fury ducked Wilder, if I don't say how, you better be asking.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You better be asking. You can't say somebody's ducking somebody without saying how. But then the thing about it is, just because you say how, don't mean it's correct. Because the only way you can say that Deontay Wilder ducked Tyson Fury is because he didn't sign his career over to ESPN and Bob Arum.
You don't see what these trolls finna take this shit for?
Hold up, let me read the rest of these, man, so I can show these guys some love real quick. I got two more, and then we cool. All right. Okay. William said these hater channels do videos, and most of the time is either he said, she said, or no facts, or where they got it. They won't do it. If they do it, they suicide. I was at work. Yeah, we all was at work. Shoot. What was you saying, King Louis?
I forgot.
Yeah, that'd be happening.
Oh, yeah. Boss, I was listening to them last two comments. It'll come back to me.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the way it is. Hey, Laws, man, where the fuck you go?
We listen.
Yeah, he probably. Yeah, he over there. Fuck it. Yeah, but that's what you got. That's what I see when I first go to these channels, man. It's like, I used to be cool with sporting the dick and booty icons. You know what I'm saying? I used to come on here, but I used to just come on. I used to come on YouTube like every now and again. I wasn't on here tough for boxing. I would just watch the fights, come on here every now and again, and blah blah whoop. But most of the time when I come on here, I won't even listen to boxing. I just be looking at stuff that pertains to my life, like documentaries and cooking and barbecuing ideas and stuff like that. And then I found Fanon, and then I started watching a little bit more and more. 78 Black Fight Fan TV, and then I found Blood first, and then all the rest, and then World Breaker and BFTB. I started making videos.
With the first dude I found, I was on a similar road you was on.
Yeah.
But I got to arguing with my uncle because I put him on Deontay Wilder. This is around 2015 and shit. I'm like, man, this nigga knocking niggas the fuck out. I said, I feel like he can knock out Tyson. And ever since then, he ain't like the man. I put this on everything I love. Ever since then he jumped on the AJ. So I just started doing my research through the years, and then I found, 78, and he telling me real nigga shit. I'm like, bro, on God, it's the same thing I just told my uncle. And then he put me on Blue Blood. So it took me about a minute to find Blue Blood because they wouldn't let me look him up just directly. Then he just started popping up. And then I clicked his name in the chat, and I started following Blue Blood. And then I followed everybody else after that. On everything. And I found Fanon through Best Fight the Best. On God. Fanon, I knew Retro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, who Trill? It took me a minute, but I figured out everything. But it was like, once you get into it, bro, it's like, it ain't like a session. It becomes, because it's interesting, bro. It's a lot of stuff that's going on, bro. It's like, when you see Deontay Wilder, and a lot of cats hate on him, bro, he doing something that ain't no heavyweight have done. And you want to see him take credit from, but the dude that y'all praising, what has he done?
Yeah. That they do it on a consistent basis too. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it coming a mile away. Like I keep trying to tell folks, man. Like with Deontay Wilder, it don't matter what he do. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter what he do. Oh, excuse me. He gonna keep getting that same. He gonna keep getting that same criticism. It don't matter what he do.
And I don't
And
understand it, man. And I
I
feel like,
understand it.
bro,
I
us
understand it.
as American people, it's blacks. We got blacks doing this shit. And it ain't just like, no, we can say it's racism or I don't know what it is. I do not
No, I
understand why these
understand
folks.
it. I understand it. And the reason why I understand it is because it's they're not on here. Some of these channels ain't on here to people get the game fucked up. People get the game fucked up. You know, they're on here solely to make money. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to get on here and speak a couple things and stuff like that and be like, well, you know what? Since I'm here, I might as well, you know, get a few dollars for my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I might as
Yeah.
well. You know what I'm saying? But these cats ain't doing shit. These cats ain't doing. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't teaching nobody a damn thing.
I'm
You're not
speaking
teaching
upon
nobody
the people
nothing.
that I have encountered. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just talking about on the internet. Because, like I said, I had started this just looking on the internet for research because of my uncle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I tried to tell, I really put him back up on boxing and stuff like that. He didn't know who Tyson Fury was. This is in 2015. I know who he was. He didn't know who Tyson Fury was. He didn't know who Deontay Wilder was or Anthony Joshua. But as soon as they see you got a side, they just want to be argumentative. And I can understand what you just sit there and say. That's why a lot of these cats on YouTube got a channel because they know people are like them. They just argumentative. So they just gonna, regardless of what you say, you can show them facts, you can show them the Holy Grail with the Bible and the word that God wrote. They still won't believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll
Yeah.
still find a way to make it seem like it could be something else.
I mean, yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah. I'm on the live stream real quick. How much stuff you got in the car? How long was you in the car?
Where you at, Law?
Yeah. Law's up over there doing his thing. Yeah, man, but I got to get off this thing, man. I got to help her bring some stuff in the car that shit. Shit. So, yeah, man. If I get back on, I get back on, man.
I'll
But I'll
be over
see
here
y'all
to
later.
yeah. Listen to you, bro. All right, fam.
One.